Hey everyone, welcome to the Hair Transplant channel. My name is Joe Tillman, and you're watching the official YouTube channel for hairtransplantmentor.com. And if you don't know what a hair transplant mentor is, just head on over to learn all about it. Right, so in today's lesson, hair transplant class number 26, it's going to be short and sweet. We're going to be answering the question, what is Ice FUE? Now, if you've been doing any amount of research in the past couple of years, you've seen this term. Just like with the previous hair transplant class, number 25, where I was talking about Sapphire FUE, you've seen that and Ice FUE. Pretty much in every search that you perform, or most of the searches that you perform, if you're looking for general hair transplant information. It seems to be a description that's getting more and more traction, and so I felt it was time to talk about it. What I've seen online when looking at some of the different websites that are talking about this is they try to present Ice FUE as some sort of nutrient-rich solution that also just happens to lower the temperature of the grafts to inhibit inflammation and other negative things that happen when grafts are out of the body. Well, that's BS, because when you look at the history of hair transplant surgery, especially over the past 30 years, any clinic that has been doing any sort of legitimate level of good hair transplant surgery has been performing what these people are calling Ice FUE. And when I say these people, I'm not talking about any specific clinic. I'm just talking about the people that are using Ice FUE as a marketing term. Right, so what is Ice FUE? Ice FUE is simply the act of placing the extracted grafts on ice so that it lowers the temperature, which in turn lowers the metabolism and slows cell decay. And when you're doing that, you're preserving the grafts for a longer period of time, as opposed to not using ice or cooling the grafts, so that when they go back into the scalp, they actually survive and grow. It's the same thing as putting an organ like a kidney or a liver on ice in order for it to be transported for transplantation into another person. But in addition to ice, there's hypothermosol and ATP, which also helps to extend the life of grafts. Those are storage solutions. But yeah, simply using a petri dish filled with saline solution and then placing that on top of ice cubes in a tray, that's what's been done for the past at least 30 years that I'm aware of. And so when I see Ice FUE and the claimed benefits compared to non-Ice FUE, I have to laugh, because that's why every clinic does it. And if you're not doing it and you have to promote it as a marketing angle, then you're doing something wrong. There are options aside from using ice cubes. I mean, I know some clinics that will have ice packs that are sitting in the freezer all night, and then middle of the morning, once all the grafts are extracted, they're put into a tray, grafts are placed on top of them in their petri dish, and that will keep the grafts cool as well. But there are also coolers that are specifically designed to hold petri dishes, to hold the grafts and their storage solution at a very specific temperature. And basically that temperature is about 4 degrees Celsius. And once that's done, I mean, the grafts can survive for several hours before implantation. So, like I said, it's short but sweet, because it's such a simple thing, but it's so stupid for clinics to use this as a marketing angle. And it tells me that if a clinic is using ice preparation or ice preservation or cooling preservation as a marketing angle, a gimmick just to get you in the door, that's sad. I mean, that's really stretching the limits of trying to separate yourself from the competition, because like I said before, if you're not doing it, then you're doing everything wrong. Hair transplant class number 26, what is Ice FUE, is now concluded. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber, don't forget to subscribe, and of course, hit that like button, because why not? You'll like the video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Yo, man, let's get out of here. Word to your mother.